children of ages 21 and over, the Drunken Peasants are bringing to you ActualMania IV. The god of cringe will go toe-to-toe with Born Helton. And the winner of this match will be declared the best friend forever? But that's not it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're bringing you Christine Weston Chandler, the original, undeniable, disgusting, going toe-to-toe with our champion, Empress Gail, leader of the Church of Gail. But that's not it. We are going to bring you Uncle Rick Simpson. That's right, this Western gunslinger's bringing his gun to the Cringe Saloon to go toe-to-toe with his nephew, Egghead, a.k.a. Speedy Adams, for the Cringerweight title. But, ladies and gentlemen, that's not it. We're going to bring you tag team action. Mama JF, Papa JF, fresh off of Trash Island, going toe-to-toe with our favorite champions, Teddy, Maria. They're coming full force, and that's not it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're bringing to you, woo, the Chili Juice Mistress herself, Jillian Mai Tai Epperly, and she's going toe-to-toe with Joy Sparkles, the unmentionable, because our special guest referee keeping these women apart will be Jeff Holiday himself, and that's not it. We got G-Man, the master debater. G-Man wins, going toe-to-toe with our champion, douchebag champion of the world, King Cobra, the master of the wand, and they will go for the world heavyweight title. The undefeated, baby. Only January 31st, live on pay-per-view. Patrons, $5 and above. ActualMania IV.
Nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man. It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the ActualMania IV warm-up show. Welcome to everybody.
You know, it's really going to be a tale of the tape tonight. We got a lot of big action coming to you. Patrons only $5 and over. That's pay-per-view ActualMania IV. And Benjamin, we're going to be going over some of the matches tonight. We're going to have our predictions, our insights, and really just kind of see where the up and coming stars will rise and our former champions may fall.
Right. So the first one we have is a newcomer to ActualMania, the god of cringe, who you actually know.
Yeah.
You invited him to parties that no one wanted him at, and then blamed it on other people.
I didn't blame it on anybody.
Oh, you let other people take the fall.
No, I didn't. The second I found out they were blaming people, I was like, oh no, I invited him.
Wow, such a clever revisionist history, Billy the Fridge.
I mean, nobody was going to come to me and say shit to my face. I had to wait and hear when other people were like, they thought I invited God of Cringe. And I was like, oh, no, that was me. And they were like, what? And then they're like, oh, Billy invited him? But Billy, he's bothering who was he bothering at the time?
Everybody.
Yeah, but there was Jack's Films was there. He's like, he's really bothering Jack's Films.
He was bothering literally everybody.
Yeah, but Jack's Films is better than everybody. Subscribers.
I don't give a shit about that.
So I went and I talked to him, and I was like, look, knucklehead. I gave him noogies. I was like, God, chill out, man. Everybody here thinks you're some sort of cringe god.
He is. And he was trying to bamboozle me today to get a link for the private show out of me.
Yeah.
Because he saw that he was in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have told him. You should have been like, hey, man. All
Fuck that
patrons $5 and
Yeah.
above get access.
Well, that's what it
Sign
says
up
in the
now.
tweet.
Sign up now.
So we have God of Cringe against Von Helton, who I don't think has ever won. Right? I don't think he's ever won Actual Mania.
He's on a long time losing streak.
Right. And what more is there to say about him? And actually, some people are in the chat wondering what the hell Actual Mania is. What's the best way you would describe Actual Mania to someone who has no idea what it is?
We have basically a roster of oddities and antagonists.
There's the new terminology.
We have a roster of oddities and antagonists from the internet, and we make basically fantasy football matchups of crazy people.
And oddities and antagonists are kind of like our terminology for faces and heels.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we pit the oddities and antagonists against each other, and we play videos from each one, and we allow the patron audience, to vote on who they think is either like the more odd or the more crazy of the two. We kind of base the stipulations on how we present the matchups, and they pick the winner. And at the end of the night, we have this fantasy football oddity winner, and then we book the next month's pay-per-view basically around the winners of the last month. The losers bow out, and we just keep a storyline going between these wonderful humans that we often enjoy content from, right?
Yes. That was a great way of explaining it. Our second match of the evening, after God of Cringe and Von Helton mix it up, would be Christine Weston Chandler. But by the way, we do also explore the history of pre-transition Christine as well. Who did Christine hold the title at one point? No. I can't even remember.
Yeah.
I need to go back and remember like the lineage of the title and stuff.
Yeah. Christine Weston Chandler will go against Gail Cord Schuler in the interdimensional, because the two of these wonderful oddities that we deal with, these two human beings. Gail has this entire interdimensional galaxy that is her Church of Gail, which is a starship akin to the USS Enterprise, where all of her Hollywood love husbands, her men, Gail's men, including Hugh Jackman, Gerard Butler, Matthew McConaughey, Brent Spiner, aka Data from actual Star Trek, they all are on this ship fighting the good battle, and Gail can't go to this ship because she's being there's a firewall.
Meanwhile, you have Chris Chan talking about the dimensional merge, when all of the strange fictional worlds,
Quickville.
Yeah, and every other world, like My Little Pony and everything. Whatever Chris Chan's into, Sonic, it all comes together in one weird dimensional merge where we all just merge with every dimension in the multiverse.
At least Gail uses her interdimensional multiverse to fuck Hollywood A-listers. And Brent Spiner. All Chris Chan does is let My Little Ponies play with Sonichu.
Sometimes.
It's great. So yeah, they're going to be going chow to chow.
And after that, we have the Cringerweight title match.
This is a blood feud.
Egghead also known as Colton Simpson, challenging his uncle.
No, his uncle's challenging him.
Oh, yeah.
Egghead is the champion.
Being challenged by his uncle, Rick Simpson, who I believe might be our oldest competitor we've ever had.
Uncle Rick. He doesn't look as old as Von Helton, but he is older.
He is older,
Yeah.
more than likely. He's like pushing 70.
He's definitely not the unhealthiest.
No. No.
Yeah, but that's going to be a fun one. The blood feud, the family feud. Egghead's going to have to take on his Uncle Rick, his mentor.
Right.
Egghead is a protege of Rick Simpson. And from there, we're going to go into the tag team action, I believe.
Yes. JF, Dr. JF
Gariepe and Mama
JF, versus Teddy Hart and Maria Manic.
The actual wrestlers.
The actual wrestlers that are in Actual Mania.
That are actual maniacs, though. Maria Manic, right?
Right.
Yeah, it's gonna get crazy. This is the couples going up against each other that I think has the most likelihood of making my jaw drop out of all these matchups. I'm pretty sure at least one of the two I'm gonna just blank out and not be able to say a thing because of the crazy stuff they go through. JF and Mama JF for a whole different reason than Teddy Hart and Maria Manic. But that's, of course, not it.
No. After that, we have Jillian from Jilly Juice.
Yeah, the whole reason Jeff Holiday made his way onto PewDiePie by way of Dr. Phil.
Yes,
still counts because of the Jilly Juice and her holistic sickness, and she'll be going toe to toe with
Joy Sparkles.
She shall who not be named.
I only said it once.
Yeah, Joy Sparkles, and Jeff has a history of both these women, so we figured why not have Jeff be the voice of reason.
Yeah, I don't know where he is right now. I don't even know if he's going to be on the stream.
I thought he was.
Yeah, me too.
I'm going to have to beat him up.
I might have to text him and ask him, or you. I don't know. Should we encourage
harassment? I can send him a dick pic.
All right, go ahead.
All right. And then now I just got to find somebody's dick pic. And then obviously our main event is going to be the champion, the reigning douchebag champion of the world, King Cobra. Lovable oddity gentleman that makes magic wands, going against somewhat lovable, easily irritatable. He's irritating as hell. G-Man is irritating as hell.
Both of them are.
When G-Man gets on religion, he is the most irritating human being I think I've seen on this show.
Pretty close.
But when he's just talking and stuff, I feel like he could be my friend.
I hung out and watched WrestleMania with him last year.
Yeah, he's just like a bud when he's not all confused in his own religious vapor chamber. I don't know what the hell to call that.
Yeah.
Where he excuses slavery in the name of the Bible.
There's nothing wrong with slavery in of itself. Been in the fridge.
Okay. No. But yeah.
Why don't you debate me? Why don't you debate me?
They'll be going for the championship title tonight. So that's pretty exciting.
You know, when you were talking about sending someone else's dick pics, I just remembered something. And actually, I'm glad he's doing all right. I actually talked to Mario the other day. Had a couple DMs with Mario, and this is not a joke. And he's doing better. He said he's almost done with his program, and he'll come on the show and hang out with us when he's done with it. He told me he would. So.
Oh snap!
Yeah. Unless he changes his mind, but
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm glad he's doing better. I mean, a lot of people got mad because we were like making fun of him. But here's the thing. I mean, we were making fun of the way he judged other people when secretly he was that way.
Yeah. The hypocrisy.
Right. I don't think anything he did was actually shameful.
I actually like
I think sex work should be totally legal. I think drugs should be legal. I don't mind going on the internet and having an audience that makes you money. I mean, like, he was doing it full time, but it was the whole, like, this is a ministry, a Christian ministry, and the morality and all that is kind of messed up.
Well, I mean, that's pretty much how a lot of those Christian ministry things go. To the face of the public, they're those sweet boys, but behind the scenes, they're sick. Never trust anybody that tries to convince you that they're a sweet boy. Except me. That will be ActualMania. The card has been set. That being said, what match are you most excited for, Benjamin?
Oh, man. I'll pick three. I'll pick my top three. All right, so coming in at number 3, I would have to say Gale. Gale versus Chris Chan. Chris Chan's won a few before. I don't think Chris Chan's undefeated. I think they got more wins than losses. Gale, undefeated by a long shot every time. So it'll be interesting to see if Gale can repeat that sort of streak, because Gale it has been the most dominant of all of these. And actually, we used to only pair up Gale with, other biological females.
Wow. Don't take away from Christine Weston Chandler.
With other cis women.
She's a brick house that happens
with other
to have
cis
access
women.
to Quickville and all the interdimensions.
But I believe the winner of this is going to take on the winner of our heavyweight title match. So we'll see if when Gail finally gets into the title picture, if she wins tonight, she can be a force to be reckoned with. So, and then obviously Uncle Rick versus Egghead.
Yeah, that's special.
That one.
That
I
one's
mean,
special.
I can tell Egghead he talks a big game, but he's quaking his boots every time his title goes up for grabs.
Oh yeah, because Egghead knows, right? He knows how cringy he is, but he also knows how often he loses things.
But here's something Egghead doesn't know that we know.
Oh,
how insecure he is about holding on to his championship.
Oh, I am not. He says, I am not.
He is.
You totally are, Egghead.
He's very insecure. He's getting a big head. I don't know. This is what happens when you get too big of a head.
I like Cringe Head.
Come back to bite him eventually.
I like Egghead. I like him being cringe.
He's becoming a prima donna at this point, I think.
I think he's becoming a pro Madonna.
So he's singing like a virgin.
Yeah. Like a virgin. Because my penis can't pass through the walls of the vagina. It's too short. Is that how Egghead sings it?
And then I guess I'm looking forward that my number one match would be JF and Mama JF versus Teddy Hart and Mario.
Yeah, that one's going to be money too.
Yes.
All this exciting head-to-head action on ActualMania.
Yes.
Put the action in actual.
I have another announcement to make. For those of you who are not in the DP Discord, you should join. We recently updated our content section in the Discord that allows you to drop in links to videos and news articles per category. So there's a troll or not a troll category, there's a news category, so on and so forth. There's also a general feedback and suggestion area. That way it's easier for us to find it. Also, pretty soon we will be retiring the Crazy People segment. I'm going to let that sink in for a second.
Oh.
Let me take a sip. Soon Crazy People will be split into two segments. One is going to be called Oddities. The Oddities segment will feature people that have very interesting content. To give you a few examples, Buff Carell, Gail Cord Schuler, those kind of people. The people who have odd and fascinating content on the internet.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have antagonists, the antagonist segment. Those are people that talk shit about us. We talk shit about them. It's not friendly. It's hostile.
It's people who are very antagonizing with their messages.
Nick Fuentes.
With their messages.
Stevie Wolf.
Yeah. So really, you're not getting rid of crazy people. You're giving us two different flavors of crazy.
Well, here's the thing. Obviously, crazy has connotations, and then the thing about it is that since we put all of these people into the same category, people act like we're negative towards all of these people. They go, "Oh, you shit on everyone in this segment,"
which I do because I'm an
We
asshole.
actually don't, though.
Nah, but we are definitely not doing it to get rid of the segment. We're doing it to improve it.
We're expanding it.
Yeah.
So the actual just general content area on the Discord will be retired on March 1st of this year. And then I will split the Crazy People segment into those two segments that I mentioned earlier. Once I have two intros. I need two intros. And if you want to send me one of those, you can drop that in the content sections too.
Yes.
So now there's a whole content category with multiple different sections.
And I have an announcement I'm going to make that I haven't told anybody about.
Okay.
But because Egghead has been a cringy little bastard this entire time, if he wins tonight, he's going to defend his title live next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday publicly. We're going to have a actual Mania match on the Saturday show, assuming we get the bonus show,
Okay.
which we always do. I'm going to put his title on the line against somebody he won't know about until it's time to go.
I see an Ultimate Warrior versus Honky Tonk Man scenario.
I don't know,
Do
man.
you know that?
I don't
Have you
know.
heard of that? Honky Tonk Man was the undefeated Intercontinental Champion for over 2 years. And they gave him a random challenger. He said, bring someone out here for me to wrestle. I don't care who it is. And then all of a sudden, Ultimate Warrior's music hits. Ultimate Warrior comes out. They ring the bell. On Ultimate Warrior's way to the ring, they ring the bell. Ultimate Warrior shoulder tackles him. Fucking splashes him, pins him, win. Squash match. I know you were
Yeah.
grounded from wrestling when
That was the
shit happened.
Intercontinental longest reign before that.
Yes.
was Honky Tonk.
I think
Yeah.
even till this day.
It might be. It might have gotten beat. I think they might have beaten it in the new year. The fuck is that shit? Egghead, this is what it is. If you can beat your Uncle Rick, if you lose to him, you got nothing
You got
to
a
worry
tough
about, little
mountain to
buddy.
climb.
You
How
got
you
nothing
gonna
to worry
climb the
about.
mountain? How you gonna climb the mountain?
You got nothing to worry about, Egghead, if you lose to your Uncle Rick.
Grab the brass ring, Egghead. Grab the brass ring.
So yeah, the first ever free to view actual Mania matchup will be only if
Wow.
Egghead wins tonight.
the
Only.
world of actual Mania
Only if
is
he
only
wins
expanding.
tonight. If you lose to Uncle Rick, we're not going to make Uncle Rick work a fucking house show. He's big money, Uncle Rick. He's only working the pay-per-views. But we'll put Egghead down in a squash match if I have to.
Also, the way to get actual Mania, link in the description, $5 on Patreon or $5 on Subscribestar.
Yes.
Sign up anytime, cancel anytime. If you want to catch it live, it's going to start in about a half hour from right now. We've got 20 minutes of this stream left, and then we're going to go do a quick break, and then we're going to start up the show. If you want to sign up, $5. You can use PayPal, no long-term commitment, cancel anytime. We've had a bunch of people that sign up for the last private show we did 2 days ago, and they already removed their patronage. They got it in there to get all the content, and then they took it out again. So, and if you sign up, you get all of the other stuff. You get all of the content for the last 2 years. There's 2 years worth of content. A movie review every month. We just did the other one last night. All of the vlogs. All of the 2 private shows a month. All of the post shows. Usually there's like 8, 9, 10, 11 of those a month.
Billy, we appreciate you enjoying our product during your late night stream. Please enjoy other flavors of protein-packed Pitos, a perfect snack for actual mania.
Pitos.
Pitos?
Yeah.
Now I picture someone like pissing a little puddle on the ground and like stepping in it. And they got their Pitos.
No, it's like I had
Like
these
Cheetos?
They're actually like Funyuns, but they were made of peas. So they were tasty, crunchy snacks that I had last night.
Everyone's like, dude. Well, not everyone. Some people are like, no. But I had people. I'm all over the place with this, so I'm just gonna like air it out right now. So I get people like, yeah, book Stevie Wolf on the show. Book Stevie Wolf so we can, get it out there and squash this shit, instead of just talking shit back and forth without ever actually facing each other. So people are telling me to arrange this, but I can't eventually it gets cold and it doesn't, like, why would we do it anymore? So I was gonna try to reach out to Stevie, but I wanted to make sure everyone was on board first. Jeff can't do this Saturday, so I don't even know, like I wanted to just do it this Saturday and get it out of the way.
Yeah.
But then we got the people that are like, what, more Onision? But the thing of it is, yeah, Onision is slightly involved and he was the catalyst for this, but it's more about what Stevie is saying and the way he's going about saying it. Onision is just a deflection. Like he says something and we're like, hey, well, like that's fucked up to say. And he goes, well, you're friends with Onision, so therefore it's okay for me to say it. You know?
Yeah, but nobody here is friends with Onision.
I've never been friends with Onision.
Yeah.
It's funny that like even Andy Worski said that I was like hanging out partying with Onision on New Year's Eve.
I can't believe you did that.
I mean, 2 years ago, he came over here for like, what, 2 hours on New Year's Eve?
No, that was it.
Is that what he's talking about?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay.
Big old party.
It's like 5 guys sitting in a small room talking to a computer.
Yeah, farting and sneezing and eating ice cream or whatever we had. I had ice cream.
Yeah, Eugene was sick.
Yeah, Eugene was sick. I was eating ice cream. Joe was pissing himself. Real fucking party. Ayo.
Yeah. Yeah, it's mainly like the misinformation and the the weird assumptions that we hear, like Billy going to Onision's house was like scripted, like it was planned, when it literally was not. I mean,
yeah, I don't know. Everybody has an assumption. I actually just got a DM from somebody, just some random person who's watching from the sideline. Let me see what exactly was said. Sorry to bother you, but I'm a nosy bitch, and so far down this Onision rabbit hole, I wanted to ask you something.
Get a life!
My friend has a conspiracy theory that you organized a pro-Onision counter-protest at the courthouse, but the flat tire happened, and that's why you went to interview him at his house. That's not true, is it? Why would I organize a fucking counter-protest for Onision at the courthouse?
I like how they said my friend. That's like asking for a friend.
Why would you assume that at all?
My friend came up with this idea.
I was going to counter-protest Onision, and it all fell through, so I got humped in front of his house instead. People just speculate because this is their entertainment. This is their YouTube drama.
If you were going to counter-protest, why would you pretend like you were anti-Onision later?
I don't know, man.
Right? Because like if you're counter-protesting, there's nothing to hide, right?
Yeah.
I don't understand that at all.
It's just great.
Yeah, there's some wacko shit that goes on over there. When you get into your little echo chamber, you'll believe anything.
Yeah.
About anyone.
All I want to believe is that there are still good people out there. I keep looking for them. Onision, Martin Shkreli. They keep hurting me. They're not real. They're all evil.
Evil.
But that being said, yo soy un niño malo. Me gusta nargas. Thank you, Stone Mexican guy, for your $1.99 or $1.99, whatever the fuck it is. I can't read numbers now. Man. I am just excited for tonight's matchup. I know for a fact Egghead is gonna get those blazing guns by Uncle Rick. Will he overcome his uncle?
I don't think he can. I think he's been living in his shadow long enough.
I know. Can he overcome the uncle? Will Mama JF and Papa JF beat our manic duo?
Dude, what if JF steals Maria and adds her to his harem, and then they have a white bebés for the SNO stat?
Oh, I don't think that he could steal Maria. Teddy Hart is a fucking Adonis. He's an Adonis.
They're both Canadian too. Think about that.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be great.
It's kind of mind blowing.
You guys who are $5 above patrons, we will be starting very soon. Those of you that aren't, you can always sign up now. You can sign up if you're watching this later and we've already did the show. You can sign up and watch that past episode and all the other past episodes from the last couple years. They're all there in the archive for $5. It's so simple. Upgrade to $10, you get way more bonus stuff. It's awesome.
Stuff.
We'll see what happens with Teddy and Maria versus JF and Mama JF. That's like the power matchup to me, though. Like, I want to see Egghead Uncle Rick just because I know Egghead's cringing in his boots right now.
I can't believe the change. And like, whatever. Maria kind of sounds like I don't know. I watch the videos. Maria seems way less crazy than Teddy. Sometimes I feel bad for her, like, dealing with him a little bit. But wow, the change in just like 2 years 2 to 3 years, she looks so different. Like, a lot of people don't know what she used to look like. Like, this is what Maria used to look like. This is Maria, like, 4 years ago, I think. And this is what she looks like now.
Damn.
Before, after. I don't know.
That's a better transformation than Christine.
It's not a transformation. I
Well,
like
yeah,
that.
Christine Weston Chandler doesn't look that different. Christine Weston Chandler looks like Chris Chan with like a bad mop on their head or something. Maria Manic looks like she went from like cheerleader to man eater.
Whoa, there she goes.
It's a nice little glow up there you got. Oh yeah, Benjamin, what are you drinking?
I had a blood orange cider.
Yum. I have unsweetened iced tea. Got to stay, quench your thirst, everybody. This commercial is sponsored by,
Yeah,
I don't know.
So many people in the comments were mad on the last DP warm-up show. They were like, this sucks. It's fucking chilling the whole fucking time. Oopsie.
That's what we do for the warm-up shows.
I mean, it's got to happen. We have to promo this shit.
It's just a way to remind people what's going on tonight, because a lot of people would like message us afterwards and be like, "Oh, I didn't know that was tonight."
Right.
And it's like, just give it to you a little pre-show, beforehand. If you got time to come tune us out here, watch us bullshit for a little bit. We try not to fill the show, but it does happen. It does happen. Move on. Yeah.
Move on.
Move on. Oh, Billy isn't thick anymore. You should see my calves, bro. I got thicky calves. Thicky calves.
I'll send let's see. Just
You think Jeffrey Holiday?
That's what I'm asking.
You think Jeffrey Holiday is available? He was telling me he might go to Mod Pizza tomorrow. I went to Mod Pizza today, had a delicious pizza before I came in here. It was wonderful. Sponsored by Mod Pizza. No.
Man, they should sponsor you because you eat at the two same fucking places every day.
Okay. Every once in a while I go to Panda Express.
Okay.
It's quick. I like that they have the food right there behind a window and they dish it up for you. And like at Mob Pizza, they got to cook the pizza, which takes a couple minutes. But I just like to go in there and see everything in front of me. And I order like the same thing every time. This is why you're broke? No, it's not why I'm broke. I'm broke because I spend...
I mean, pizza's a little harder, but like the stuff you buy at Chipotle, you could buy and make yourself, right?
Maybe. It's all about maintaining my diet, which the pizza probably doesn't help. I should probably cut it out.
Yeah.
I calorie count.
I just made Korean barbecue on my own here at home today.
What'd you do it on?
Usually I use my charcoal grill, but today I just pan fried it because I was out of charcoal. But it was fine. It had been marinating for a few days. I just made one kind, like this pork.
Pork belly or pork?
No, not pork belly. It was I can't remember the name of the cut. It was marinated too. I can't remember the Vietnam or the Korean name for it.
Bulgogi?
Someone said it costs like $2 to make a pizza. That is true. I'm not talking about how much it costs to make it. You got to like make the dough and then flatten it out and put it in the oven. That's way more work than making like a burrito salad bowl.
And I get the cauliflower crust at Mod Pizza.
Yeah, which is even harder to do.
You can't
to do.
like that's that.
You could buy it pre-made probably. It's probably made frozen.
But a pre-made cauliflower crust is probably still a few bucks.
Yeah, it's still cheaper than Mod Pizza, but yeah.
But then they put all the queso or the cheeso or whatever you call it, and then they got the chicken and bacon and all the vegetables. I put so many vegetables on it, artichokes and stuff. It's so good. It's so good. It's so flipping good. I just gotta get back to all salads. That's what I was eating salads for like 2 years.
Yeah, dude. I like good food. I don't like. I had a diet and it was very successful. Yes, bulgogi.
Bulgogi.
Someone just said it. Yes.
Pretty sure I just said bulgogi like.
Did you?
A minute ago. Yeah.
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There's like a million things going on. Yeah. My most successful diet where I lost the most amount of weight in the shortest amount of time. I ate the same shit every day too. Like literally every day. So I know that shit works. You have to like let go. Like food can't be entertainment anymore because that's what food is to a lot of people. It's not just, it's coping mechanism and it's entertainment. You know, like when you're bored, you eat out of boredom, you eat out of depression, all that shit. So like when you eliminate that and make eating boring as like only a necessary biological like need, right? Then it becomes different to you. You have to like make it not exciting anymore. Like at least that's how I viewed it. And I lost like 65 pounds in like 2 months, which is a lot of weight for me.
Yeah.
That was like 10 years ago though. I'm trying to lose weight right now because this is the heaviest I've ever been. Like to me, like I could never get to 600 pounds. I don't think. I think I would die before.
I know. It was a major accomplishment in my life.
I just think like my size, 600 pounds would be insane. Could you imagine what I'd look like?
Oh, you'd be
my stomach could be
lump.
like right. It'd be horrible. I think 300 is like your like me. Like 350 is probably like your 600. I would say because this is 200 right now.
Yeah, maybe 400.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
Because I was such a ball. Big old round, drippy flesh mound. But why don't people just not be overweight? Exactly. I think the same thing.
How about why don't those fucking blind people just learn to see?
All the time that I was fat, I was like, why don't I stop this?
Did you do that? Did you do it ever from time to time? Maybe never. Okay. I'm sure some people are like, fuck, I'm getting fat as fuck, I should stop, but they just don't.
I was just like, I can walk, I can eat. If I can walk, I can eat.
But then you stop walking.
Yeah, I know. It sucked.
Oh,
I guess this is it, guys. It was a fun run.
Yeah, I remember when I first met you, we walked like 2 blocks, and I could tell you were having a hard time.
Yeah. Young Bill
like
Fridge.
From the old studio, like it was more like 3 blocks down to where that Tavern Hall.
Probably shat myself on the walk there. Who knows?
I don't know.
I say that jokingly only because I did crap myself way too many times as an adult because of my
Were you just trying to
obesity.
fart or what?
I don't know.
Cause like
trust in a
or
fart?
did it just fall out? Like did you lost like bowel control or something?
I mean, okay, this is really gross to talk about,
Well,
so
we're
I'll try
already-
and do it as quickly as possible
Okay.
in the nicest way.
Okay.
Sometimes you would just get a bout of something that needed to get out, and it wasn't a solid thing, so it was like your stomach would start you'd be too far from a bathroom to make anything happen.
Like when you, dude, I love that story where you were driving and you shit your pants.
Yeah, I was on the freeway after binge drinking and eating all types of garbage food.
Was it spicy too? Because you said it was chicken wing, right? Chicken.
I think there was chicken wings and then mac and cheese and all types of other stuff I was eating.
Oh my god! I'm just imagining what that fart smelled like.
It wasn't a fart.
Shit.
Yeah, and I had like 6 different types of IPA in my stomach because they were free beers. So I was mixing the different flavors. That didn't help. That was unsettling.
Oh, dude, my stomach literally turned. I'm so glad I wasn't there. I would have puked. It would have smelled like shit and vomit. Like how your cousin's like, don't shit yourself. And you had already shit yourself.
I was like, bro, I've already done it. And he was
Oh,
like, how?
man.
I don't smell anything. He was really surprised he couldn't smell it. I was like, no, trust me, I did, dude. And then I was so fat that I had created some sort of airlock with the leather seats in my body.
I've had people tell me not to puke, and I puked. I like projectile vomited out the passenger window of a car.
I'm healthier and happier now. For I don't know if I'm happier. Food was my coping mechanism, and now I can't overeat for fun. That sucks. Took away the one thing I love. Now I have to settle for promiscuous sex. What a letdown. I miss overeating.
On my 21st birthday, I was in the back seat of my car with the door cracked, staring down at the road, puking while my friend drove. And because I had to have the door open, they took the fucking light bulb out of the, like the dome light. They took it down. They took it out so that the light wouldn't be on, so I could hold the door open and puke out the door. And my one friend held my ankles so I wouldn't fall out the door.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Damn it, man.
Yeah. That's when I was like 21. Yeah. Fucked. We're about to end this in a minute here. Please sign up. Your support helps keep the show going, and we really appreciate everyone that's been sticking with us and helping us out. That would be it's amazing.
Amazing.
Join the Discord. If you're on the fence about Discord, just download the fucking app.
Do it. It's worth it. I use Discord multiple times a week, if not every moment of my life.
All right. We're going. See you there. If you don't get to see it, you're a loser. Bye.
Bye.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken peasants, drunken peasants, drunken peasants, drunken peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your drunken peasants, drunken peasants, drunken peasants, drunken peasants.